Hello, hello, hello. This is Tom from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. Today, I want to do a podcast. This is a sample podcast. I've not done one of these. Family and friends have told me that I need to do one of these, so I've decided to sit down and try to figure out how to do one of these, and it's a lot harder than I thought. Today's weather is about 72 degrees here in Bukidnon. I live in a place called Maragmag, Bukidnon. It's a big province. It's very huge. It's in Mindanao. It goes from Davao to CDO, and if you would imagine, I'm right in the middle. I'm about 150 kilometers each way to the major cities. It's a beautiful place to live. Today on this podcast, I'm going to talk about Jimmy. Jimmy and his wife came here about 4 months ago. His wife came to him and said she is not happy. She said that she is here and she realized that she's not happy and she wants to go back to the USA. See, it's been a while. It's been at least 10 years since she has been here. His life was not good. Her life was not good here. And her memory was not so good of her childhood. She had a mother and father that was there for her, but they really weren't. Her grandmother really raised her from a child. Her mother and father was only there whenever they needed something or they felt compassion at that particular time. So she said, I really don't have anything here. I have more friends back in the USA, so I need to take the time and go back to USA. It's something that I really want to do, and I think maybe this is something that we can do as a family. So Jimmy said, let's go. They packed their things, ended up back in the USA. And they've been there just a short period of time. They're in a place called Tifton, Georgia, where they found the rent was cheap there. Ended up finding them a house for $350 a month. This house that they have is a small house, but it's nice for what they have. There's only 2 of them in that house, so 2-bedroom is perfect for them. Jimmy said that his wife pushed her feelings down and she was not really contented about everything that was going on in her life here. So she has some unresolved things that are happening for her in her life right now. So she decided it's best that she just go back to USA and try to live a life there. So they're going to be there most of their time and said they may come back to the Philippines after 1 year and spend a short period of time and back to USA. She found that since she's a Filipina, there's a group of Filipinas that give her the respect and honor and that she needs and desires. At this particular time, they don't realize what can happen. And you never know what really can happen in life. We all know that things happen for different reasons. We all know that things are not as rosy as they seem. What you have to do is take the time and realize what is going on. And when you come here, you need to kind of step back and bend, as I used to say, bend like the willow tree, because you're not able to bend. You will not be able to handle anything that you have here in the Philippines. I want to thank you very much for always watching our videos. This is a test. You'll hear Omar, our dog, in the background barking. You'll hear Ruth coming in and talking right there in the middle of my podcast. That's what it's like here living in the Philippines. You never know when someone will come in and say and cry and yell and scream in joy and happiness. This is Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. There is a channel called Ruth and Tom Philippine Adventures, all on YouTube. We also have a church message that I do on Sabbath, 1 to 2 videos a week. Sometimes I do maybe more. But on the average, just 1 video a week called Weekly Gospel Reflections. You can find us there. You have any questions, please feel free. You can email me at any time through the channel on YouTube at Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. Just leave a comment and I will gladly get back to you, give you my email address. Since this is a new podcast, I really don't know how this will do. But I said, well, we can talk about weather, we can talk about style, we can talk about news, we can talk about stories that people write me letters of what's going on in their life and what's happened to them. I have hundreds and hundreds of stories to tell. So as far as doing a podcast, it will be easy for me to do. So if you're driving down the road, wherever you may be in USA, you may be in a major city, you can always put on Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures, and hopefully we will entertain you. Thank you so much. Again, thank you for always watching.